Red Corner Boxing. We're in the game.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You're with Jam and Mr. Neutral, as always, and we are here for John Hedges against Ellis Zorro for the English Cruiserweight title. Just before we get into it, we're just going to say we're proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs. And, of course, the Boxing Fight Zone. Check them out at boxingfightzone.com for all your boxing apparel. So what we're saying here, Mr. Neutral, how do you think this one's going to go, mate? John Hedges, the gentleman, against Ellis Zorro.
Yes, this is going to be a cracking fight. Up and coming John Hedges, English champion, up against Ellis Zorro. He's been there. He's fought up probably a bit of a higher level. Big testing ground for John Hedges. I wouldn't like to see who's going to win.
Yeah, Hedges is 11-0, unbeaten. He's only got the 3 knockouts so far, though, in his career. Got Ellis Zorro, bit of a long time in the game for Ellis, considering he's only 33. He's got the 18 wins, 3 defeats. He's been stopped twice, and he's got 7 knockouts. And his last fight, he lost to Alois Jumby Jr. No shame in that, mate, because he's a good fighter, Alois.
Yeah.
But here we go. We're underway.
Southpaw John Hedges, orthodox, on his toes. Ellis Zorro. Just keep both of them keeping a high guard with Ellis, with that long right hand, just reaching out to Zorro just to try and keep his gloves as close to Zorro as he can without actually throwing a punch. He's just moving around the ring, but he's sort of letting Zorro tee him up, but nothing happened there. Hello to Lee Mack. How you doing, pal? We got your predictions in for League 2. Well done. And fantastic. James, what do you reckon to this one yourself, mate? Are you a fan of Hedges, or do you think Zorro's got to do this?
I think Hedges should take it on points. But in cruiserweight division, you never know. They could get knocked out. You never know. Sharp punchers.
Yeah. I mean, Ellis lost that first round knockout to Jai Opataya, in December 2023. He sort of come back after that loss against Siobhan Clark, got knocked out again. So, that's set him back a few places in the, the order of things. A points win against a very untidy Victor Shafker was not great over 6 rounds, and then that UD loss to Alois Jumby. So, he's very much in no man's land, Ellis Zorro, but John Hedges, he's fresh off that English cruiserweight title win off of Nathan Wallace.
Yeah, so, good win that was against Corliss.
It was a good win. And I would say that level is probably where Zorro's at, if I'm, being honest. So he'll need to make a big statement here, Zorro. John Hedges, well, he just needs to keep his form, keep his cool, do what he does best, and,
and keep his title.
Southpaw style.
Yep.
Benson and Hedges.
Benson Hedges, mate. Back in the day, old B&H.
Nice southpaw jab there from Hedges off the ropes. Zorro ties him up.
Tell you what, it's been a good card so far from the Indigo at the O2 Neutral. This has been never so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that, Lee. Crocker's talking about Devin Haney. That's the fight that's in talks. Eddie Hearn and Bill Haney have been chopping it up about getting that fight sorted for the IBF. So I'm sure we'll be seeing that soon.
Absolutely.
And the WBO now, isn't it? Because obviously Devin took Norman's title. So yeah, two in there.
Zorro just got a little right hand off there at the end of the round, but Hedges none the worse for it.
Yeah, just scored that first round to Hedges neutral. What say you?
Yes.
Yeah,
although he was like getting pushed back against the ropes, it looked as though, he was letting Zorro line him up. But Zorro wasn't taking any risks, any chances, wasn't throwing anything that was, of any intent or spite. And Hedges just, picked him off with a few shots in that round. So I give that the job.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. It's a good start then. 1 round down, 11 to go if it goes the distance. 9 to go if it goes the distance. Only a 10 rounder for the English, isn't it? Not a 12.
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go, round 2 is upon us. That southpaw style, that could be tricky for Zorro to deal with. Hedges is quite slick with it, isn't he? Got a nice guard on that as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the fact that he's a good 2-3 inches taller than Ellis. He's got a longer reach, and you see the way Hedges is just lovely body shot from. You see the way he's just holding Hedges out with this right hand, and then comes under with the body shot. Beautiful shot.
This is nice work.
Going to the work from the body there, but Zorro proven strong, proven belligerent. Just jabs Hedges into the corner there, but didn't follow up. Hedges just looking to realign, trying to paw down that lead hand of the orthodox Zorro. Zorro's trying to do something similar, pat it down and come over the top. He's tried that once, hasn't worked out for himself, but they're very close, but they're not committing to anything rash with each other. So a bit of an up-close chess match, if you like. High guards, bit of bobbing on the toes, not a lot being thrown, trying to pick a target and open up the defense of each other. But they're just being sort of resorted to wee body shots at each other, little jabs. But at this minute in time, nothing exciting, Jams, with a minute and 30 to go.
Yeah, just to answer Beast Mode 3600, yes, it started, mate. We're in round 2, but we can't show the fight. We only talk you through it, as would get the channel cancelled else. But thank you for stopping by on Red Corner.
We do the watch along and we commentate on the fight for you. A bit of like radio style. That's my sort of favourite style. The old radio boxing commentators, they were the best. As we come back to this fight, still Hedges trying to fend off that lead left hand of Zorro. Just comes over the top with that lead hand with 2 jabs. Then Zorro comes back with the right of his own.
Yeah, we've got Hedges 1 round and a bit up, matey, and we're in the second round now.
Yeah.
But Hedges made a good start.
Hedges won the first round. Zorro just overcommitted himself, lost balance on a big lunging right hand. That was the first punch he threw in spite or intent. Lines him up again. Ellis Zorro jab. Hedges turns him round. Referee gets in the way of the camera, typical. Still a lot of fighting on the toes, left hand by Hedges. Zorro went big right, Hedges bounced off back against the ropes and dodged it. Ties his man up. Using a lot of ring IQ at the minute, Hedges. I like what I see. Nice right left at the end of it. Another John Hedges. And for Lee Jones.
Yeah, good end to the round there from Hedges. Zorro threw a haymaker, just got caught, didn't he? Just missed. Hogwarts has joined us. Big up yourself, mate. Thank you for tuning in. And I've got it Hedges 2-0 after 2 rounds. 2018.
This is the thing with Ellis Zorro. He's got all the movement, he's got the effective aggression, but he's just not committing punches. And when he does, it's single blast the shots that he's looking for rather than, maybe a setup from a jab coming in with an overhand right, then going to the body, coming around the side. There's nothing of that. It's just one shots. Should have bet Hedges to win by decision. At this moment, there's nothing. They are throwing with intent. Nothing's connecting. So we don't know the chin value of each other at the minute. Maybe we'll get a flavour of that in round 3.
Yeah, I'd say this is going to go to 10 rounds.
Yeah. But once again, it's Zorro with that inching forward style of his with a high guard, elbows keeping them wide. There is a gap through the middle as John with the left hand just found it there. Hedges though backs off to allow Zorro to close that gap again. Tries to come through the jab.
That's who's Hedges' trainer. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not sure who he's with now. We'll probably find out.
We'll see in a minute when you see it in the corner.
Yeah, I've not seen the corner yet. I've got the sound off as well, so.
Right hand Zorro, left hand Hedges in return. Big right hand from Zorro at last, but it's that single shot that he was looking for, that I was talking about. No combinations in behind. This is where he falls behind on the point system of punches scored. He gets the odd good one, and then gets out punched another part of the fight, of the round. Referee just having a word with the two of them.
Just flicking out that right hand at the moment, any Hedges. I need to put a bit more snap in his punches.
He's looking for that, as Zorro's coming in on him, he's looking for that right hand over the top of his left hand and then follow up with a left hand, but he's not getting it off. Now, Ellis Zorro just caught Hedges with a nice right hand in this round. That exchange. Oh, nice left hand from Hedges. Another left hand from Hedges off the right hand jab. Then again, 3 in a row. But still, Zorro comes forward.
Yeah, clean work there from John Hedges. Gentleman looked good there. Nice stiff left hands.
Right hand over the top by Zorro. Missed over the shoulder. Well defended. Back to centre of the ring. The pace is slowed down a bit. Bit of explosiveness from Zorro with a double jab. It gets countered by left and they separate again. And Hedges quite content just to let Zorro close that distance, go up against the ropes, and then do something coming off the ropes. As again, Zorro went for a body shot. Hedges countered the left over the top. I predict Hedges knockout uppercut. He likes those, says Hopkins. It's a good point.
He's just landed a beautiful one right as you said that then as well. Cracking shot.
Cracker.
Some good work from Hedges here. He's doing some real nice work in there. That's another round for the gentleman, John Hedges. Good work from Hedges here.
Yes, I give that one to Hedges as well, mate. So that's what, 3-0 so far?
Yeah. 30-27, brother.
Yeah, it's all, I mean, he's coming back into it after a slow start in the first 2 rounds. That was his best round so far of the matchup. But he got countered from the southpaw stance, that right hand, left hand, 3 times. He got successful with it. And that one in the round. Ellis tried to he did get one right hand in. That was a great shot, but it's not enough. But he needs to be more assertive. He needs to throw bunches of punches. That's my opinion, James.
Yeah, I completely agree, matey. Yeah, rather than just single shots, he needs to let his hands go a bit more.
That's it. Will the Visual League fight go the distance?
Yes. Joe Howarth's very, very tough, mate. I can't see him stopping Joe Howarth. Definitely a UD fight for me for Viziola. But obviously, we can't tell you to put money on it, though, guys. You can. That's all down to you. But yeah, it's just an opinion.
Responsible. Should you do silly things with your money? But here we go, round 4. 2 minutes 35 seconds to go. Not a lot to called so far in this round. Very much the same as the first 3 rounds.
Hedges is just content neutral, just to sit back and just wait until just keep piecing him up.
This is playing into his game. You know, he's countering lovely as Zorro comes in. Big left hand round the side, stuns Zorro.
And then just wraps him up.
Resort to holding and going up against the ropes. But Hedges against that right hand, just rages him, bang, left hand over the top. And then Zorro misses with his own right hand. This is good work by John Hedges so far. He's winning this round as well.
Yeah, he's got 10 years on Zorro as well, so he's the younger, fresher man in there. You can tell, can't you, so far?
Oh, yeah. You know, and this slow-paced fight is soon. But that's a better shot from Zorro. Just make the chin snap back of Hedges. But again, it's only a single shot. He tries another shot to the body. He better hope that that's all that happens in this round, so he can win that, with that shot. But he's already been counted. And again, Hedges just using his strength and his size just to tuck up Zorro from that attack. Backs off, right hand through the guard. Zorro tries to go left to the body. Right, left by Hedges once again. And these are stunning wee shots to be getting from John Hedges. It's sort of these accumulative shots, should I say.
Absolutely.
And, a few more rounds of these. Zorro will start to feel it, surely. 57 seconds to go. Zorro commits with sort of a messy right-hand lunge. Gets turned around, left, right by Hedges, left jab by Zorro. Body shot Hedges, the tie. Gets a bit dirty there. On the back of the head punches. Here we go. And again, Hedges just keeps that right hand, keeping him at distance, and then the bang, the 1-2 comes in. Well, you can watch it on DAZN, my friend.
Yep.
If you want to watch it, if you have a DAZN subscription. If you're outside of the country, then I don't know. I apologise for that lack of information. But stay with us. We'll take you through this fight. Zorro, once again, on his top toes, tries to rush Hedges from the left, right in his orthodox stance. It gets messy. No clean punches were, given there, but a much closer round, James. I just edged it to Hedges again with a lovely 1-2 combinations from his southpaw stance. However, there was a nice couple of clean shots from Ellis Zorro, but Hedges looks very comfortable in there.
Yeah, just to answer Mr. Exotics MMA, we've got John Hedges 40-36 up after 4 rounds, mate.
Yes, 4 rounds up for John Hedges. By far the busier worker. A couple of nice shots from Zorro. He's not thrown enough. No combinations. And Carl from Last Bell Boxing's in the house. Big up to you, big man. Not seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Don't
Right,
work
Carlos.
too hard. We're doing the John Hedges versus Ellis Zorro cruiserweight affair of 10 rounds for the British title. Ellis Zorro has been resorted to fighting for these days, but the British title is still a much, or the English title, I should say, is a much coveted title. And it's a high standard, as John Hedges is proving so far, but that's the first left hand from Ellis Zorro that's got home, and he's swarming all over his man. Hedges just ties him up, referee separates back to the middle. Again, Hedges keeping that right hand long. Left hand goes through the guard, another right left on the southpaw, ties up Zorro, who resorts to working the body from the clinch. They back up. High guard from Ellis Zorro. Surprised he can see through that guard. That left hand's begging to go through the middle from Hedges. Instead, he throws a right jab, then tries a left over. So, Beast Mode 3600 says, can you see, guys, can you see Zorro landing a shot for a knockout win? Well, look, I would suggest that cleanly, Ellis Zorro can hurt him. For me, he's got the bit more snap, but his accuracy is appalling. It is appalling. He has been wild, lunges. It's almost been frustration at times. And we're only in round 5. As Hedges just catches him with a left hand. But Zorro looks determined and fit enough. Halfway through this fight, Zorro's still the one that's hunting down Hedges. The left hand got through, but Hedges ducked the right hand, ties him up. What we got here? A parlayed Hedges by decision and Visioli over 8.5 rounds. That was the money for the money line. He was minus 1,600 odds, so took over the rounds of Hedges by decision. 25 to get 100. Very good. Hope that comes through for you, man. So, playing the long game there, you got a few rounds to go. Looking good so far. But, to answer the gentleman's question before, Zorro is well capable of getting a stoppage. However, against the taller Hedges, he's having trouble closing the distance. And when he does get the distance, he's not throwing enough, or he's taking the wrong shot choice. James, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, mate. My DAZN feed just dropped for some reason. It went over to American football for fucking some strange reason. Excuse my
Oh,
language.
that's strange.
Very odd. I've got it back on now. I had to reboot my whole bloody TV, but I'm back. Did it miss
There you
anything,
go.
mate? Did it miss out? Anything good?
Not really. There's still Hedges doing the better work. Frustrating. Zorro again. That's another round down.
Okay.
I'm going to give for the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give that one to Zorro because Hedges wasn't hitting as clean. He was getting a bit frustrated at the constant clenching. However, it was Zorro who had the more notable shots. Not many of them, granted, but he rocked the head of John a couple of times in that round. So I'm going to give that round to what's his face?
Edges. Oh, to Ellis
Charles, what
Zorro.
happens when it's a doggy fire stick, mate? Oh, dodgy.
Nah, mate, I've got DAZN Ultimate package, mate. Mine ain't no dodgy one, but it still does it. Fucking nightmare. But now, well, 24 quid a month, mate. I think it is paying for this.
Yeah, same here.
Worth it though. We get the new Picasso pay per view, don't we, for free? So,
yeah.
well, not for free, but we don't have to pay again.
We're halfway through the fight. I have it 4 rounds to 1 to Hedges. Nice 2-shot combination from Zorro there. I think Hedges, he'll need to win 2 more rounds for me to win the fight. And I think, Ellis could do with a knockdown soon, just to close that gap, or win the next couple of rounds, just to close that gap and make this a very tight affair. And he's putting the pressure on Hedges now. Just getting in his face a bit now. Referee getting a bit, he's getting a bit involved too much for me. It's, when they do clinch, it's not that bad. They do separate. Raven, 4545. So it's 24.99 a month. What?
It is expensive, mate, but we get
But
12
you
pay per
get
views
it.
minimum of a year.
Minimum 12 pay-per-views a year. Minimum.
Yeah.
And if you add them £20 up over time, that's £240 a year. Just
And
for
most
that.
are 25, by the way, as well.
Yeah. So value for money. If you buy all PPVs, if you're a serious boxing fan, if you're just compelled to buy every one, it's outstanding value because you get all the rest of the fights plus the other sports on the app for free, basically. So yeah, I think it's a good deal. It's knocked at least a couple £100 off your bill every year. As Ellis Zorro just got another cracking right hand there, but back comes Edges with a nice right of his own. But he seems to be dropping his head now in these attacks from Zorro. That's a sign that, things are starting to not go his way. A minute and 5 to go in this round. And now they're trading in round 6. Untidy left on the side from Hedges. They're holding each other as they're trying to punch off the clinch. Referee separates them again. 48 seconds to go. Right, left.
Nice work from Hedges, but Zorro's getting a bit more active now, neutral, isn't he? He's getting a little bit more active in this round.
He's putting the pressure on Hedges, trying to bully him now. He's trying to, get into his face, get into that zone. They're making life difficult for Hedges. Take the young man to the trenches, as they say, as he unleashes a left right against the big man, the big cruiser Hedges. Just rocks him a wee bit there as he ties him up once again. Now Hedges has dropped his hands entirely, both of them. He's fighting from the head. Is this a change in tactic? Shayna just seems to be on his feet now. Yeah, Hedges going to the corner. Don't know that, Shayna, to be fair, Jack.
No, I couldn't see who it was either, mate.
Enjoy boxing. It's worth the money. Yes, of course it is. Yeah, I get the feeling that Ellis Zorro starting to come back into the fight strongly. I'll give him that round as well. I've got it now 4 rounds to 2, James. We'll see you.
I've got it 5-1, mate. I'll give that round just to Hedges because he landed a few cleaner shots for me. Although Zorro did do better than the couple of rounds I've seen. But like Carl Widow said, it is a really scruffy fight at the moment. It's a little bit scrappy-do, but still got 4 rounds to go. Let's see what can materialise as we go down the stretch.
Yeah, and as I said, he's kept that relentless pressure for 6 rounds now, Zorro. And he's made John fight off that back foot. He looks tidy in spots, does John, but it's not consistent, when he is fighting off that back foot. So some noble left hands here, but again, I come back to this effective aggression by Ellis Zorro, and the fact that he gets the first punch in, on most of the occasions, and that resonates with the judges. I've only watched 2 rounds, waiting for the message to fuck off the bed so I can watch it properly. I have the same problem, my man, the very same problem. As Ellis Zorro goes on the attack with a left-right from his orthodox style into the corner, Hedges turns him around, left to the body, right to the body with a hit the elbows by Hedges, left jab, turns him round. That's not a knockdown, surely. Ellis Zorro went through the ropes, but he missed a punch doing it.
Just answer Hogwarts. It's 10 rounder, mate, because it's an English title, so it's just the 10 rounds, brother.
Aye, English title's 10, British is 12.
Yeah.
Hedges thought he had a knockdown there when Zorro missed his punch and went flying through the ropes on his knees. Referee deemed it as a slip, rightly so. Right to the body from Hedges. He's in the corner. Single punch from Zorro wasn't enough to hold him there. Referee separates them. But again, Hedges backs up to the other side of the ring touching against the ropes, trying to fight off them. Missed with his left over his shoulder. Keeps that left hand high. If better boxers would come round the side to attack the body. There was a lovely 2-punch combination for Hedges. Back comes Zorro with a right of his own, then another right. As things are getting a bit tasty now. Anyway,
warming up a bit. Yeah, Cole's Mrs. Heard You sat announcing his message, so he's in a bit of trouble.
Oh, I hope not. Again, getting a bit messy, a lot of tension. Referee getting in the middle. Doesn't take much to separate them. Oh, nice right from Zorro. Just slipped and counted Hedges there. None the worse for no Hedges. Proven to have quite a good chin so far from the Zorro attacks, but again, I come back to that. These jabs, and post-quarter right hooks are not enough. He needs a big overhand right to knock this big lump of a boy, John Hedges, to the floor. And Hedges coming on strong there with a couple of good punches. Another right left from Hedges. Again, Zorro on the attack. Gets turned around. Jabbed by Zorro. Jab back. And then a cheeky right round the side from Hedges. They backs up, end of the round.
That's another round for Hedges for me, mate. Zorro done okay, but not doing enough. Just watching that slipped back again. He did hit him to the back of the head, didn't he? And he went through the ropes. Definitely not a knockdown.
Yeah.
Bit naughty, to be honest. Clubbed him round the back of the head.
It's an impulse, isn't it? It's
yeah.
I bet you, he wasn't. Well, he was to know that he'd gone past them, but if he just shortened it a little bit more, as Zorro was going, he could have caught him on the chin going past him. You know what I mean? If he timed it better, but he hit him on the back of the head instead.
Yeah, whoever's training John Hedges is from the Hatton gym, by the way. I still don't know who it is yet.
Okay.
But he's from the Hatton gym.
Here we go, round 8. This English cruiserweight title fight over 10 rounds between John Hedges and Ellis Zorro. Ellis Zorro, for 7 rounds, has been the effective aggressor. However, Hedges, for large parts of the fight, has countered him with big rights and lefts combinations. Too much, too little from Zorro. As I say that, commentators curse. Zorro snaps a big right on the chin of Big John, who you could tell grimaced, but took it well. Back comes Zorro. Hedges ties him up. Referee getting in there again. He's not going to harm Jim anymore, says Robert Sutton.
Well, the trainer who's with him in the ring has got a Hatton gym training T-shirt on. That's all. I don't know who it is, but he had the Hatton badge on his sleeve. Maybe it's just in memory of Ricky or something. Then.
Yeah, could be.
So I don't recognise the guy.
Minus 4,500 Hedges, says Nature Boy Q718. Welcome to you guys that are joining us for the first time. Please give us a like, subscribe if you're liking what you see, and put that notification bell on. We are live, so almost 7 days a week on this channel. Just go and check our live album out, and you'll see it's full. Red Corner, Mr. Neutral Champs Boxing Chat. Give it to you 7 days a week when we can. If not, 6 and 5. It feels like we've cheated you. But back to the boxing. It's round 8. There's 1 minute 22 seconds to go. And John Hedges seems to come alive in this round a little bit more jams. He's better connection, a better distance awareness. He's moving back on his heels a lot better. Timing his shots. A couple of nice 1-2 combinations. Zorro, very much the belligerent, effective aggression, high guard style, trying to steal shots through the middle of the big man with the right hand. But it's not, he's just not throwing enough.
No, he's not. It's just going in spurts, isn't he?
Yeah. Are you boys watching press at timing works?
No, I'm not watching the AJ presser at the minute.
Oh, no. Well, give us your prediction, Carl, for AJ. Tell me what second and what round it's going to start.
We're in round 8 beast mode, round 8 of 10.
We're round 8
Soon
of
to
10
be
here.
round 9.
Beast mode, if you're still with us, thank you very much for sticking. If you've just come back, we can. Oh, big right hand from Zorro. If you're just coming back, welcome. And the fact that Hedges, by my reckoning, we're in round 8, is 5 rounds to 2 up. He just has to see this out, really, basically, now. He's doing a good enough job to see, keeping Zorro at bay. He's ahead on the punch stats for me. He's ahead on rounds, and I've got it 6-2. We're coming with 2 rounds to go. And John Hedges looking so far so good to retain his English title, his English Cruiserweight title here in the O2 Arena. Got some good pals there up there doing their bit for the boxing media. Ralph from Punch Out Boxing, he's there. A couple of others. Looks a very compact arena.
Yeah, it's at the Indigo at the O2.
Oh, the Indigo, right, yeah.
Yeah, at the O2.
Let's see. Carl says, I hope for the sake of boxing, he takes him out in round 1. What do you make the attendance? There's only a couple of 100 people there, to be honest. At the Indigo.
There's not been many people there so far. Maybe they'll pile in for the Siola.
Yeah, see, all the guys on this card are not massive ticket sellers, are they? So, what do you reckon?
I think Conor Mitchell bought him good crowd with him. There was a big bit of noise when he came in earlier, but they seem to have gone when he's finished.
Yeah, the Mitchell brothers are there. I've seen Conor Ben there before as well.
Yeah, he's Conor Mitchell's manager. Conor Ben is Conor Mitchell's manager. Kevin Mitchell's son.
He's getting into the management side already.
Yeah.
Wasn't best pleased with him over Duke McKenzie though.
No, it's terrible.
Out of order. Nice left body shot followed by a right hand from John Hedges. Should have put this in your call, the baby. Or another 3-punch combination from Hedges. But just backs off lovely. Zorro right hand, right over the shoulder of the big man. He ducked right under. Went for an uppercut to the body, the Hedges. Zorro, another big overhand right that when he mistimed and missed. He's getting a bit desperate now, Zorro. He realizes he's behind. He either needs a stoppage or 2 or a knockout. And he's trying to put the pressure on Zorro, on Hedges with 1 minute 27 seconds to go. And Hedges trying to now see out this fight. Zorro connects with the right hand that time. The once. It's not enough though. Lads, what are your thoughts on the defence you've seen? I mean, to be fair, Josh and Anthony Williams, John Hedges' defence has been good, very good at times. He's let, he's seen the right hands coming from Zorro, and dealt with them. And when the right hands have connected, he's dealt with them as well. His chin has holding up. Yeah, he's a big lump, but he's good. He's got long arms, long limbs that can, come round the side, or he can go through the middle to the body with a lovely uppercut, like he did there, uppercut style body shots. Zorro straight body shot there, trying to rough up Hedges in the corner, and Hedges cool as you like, just lets arms up in the air, turns his back, and that's good IQ, ring IQ from there. But takes a jab there as he allows Zorro to check him in the corner as they come to the end of this round with 10 seconds to go. Hedges once again comfortably winning the round. Zorro it's been tenacious, but it's like he just rushes in and they end up hugging up and he doesn't get any work off. He just gets the odd single shot off now and then. It's limited. It's no good. Hedges is awful style for TV. I like the sweet science, but unfortunately his entertainment business, Hedges, is limited. I get what you mean there. If he's going to be a star, he wants to be a big ticket seller, he wants to be a big champion. There's got to be a bit more. I'll forgive the fact he's only 23 and he's still coming up. He's only had 13 fights. I would say by his 18th fight, if he's not fighting for at least European or silver international belt or something like that, then he's going to be behind. But I'll forgive him. There's improvement to come. He's getting better with each fight. I thought he performed better. I thought he performed better against Forrestal than here. But that's maybe because Zorro is at that level where he can make it a dirty fight. He can make it difficult or unclean, if you like. As he's doing here, he's done a lot of holding, trying to punch off the clinch against the big man because he just simply can't close the range. He can't close the gap with in a manner that it's going to be better for him. He's not throwing enough punches. And he's tying up Hedges, trying to stop punching him. So, no. Hedges did have a quite big push during the early part of his career. I don't think he's progressing as he should be. We'll have to wait. Time will tell me. Time will tell.
Yeah. He's doing everything right. He's winning, so that's all you can do is win, isn't it, really?
And there's only 3 people that have dealt with Zorro so far in his career. All high standard boxers. And if he has to add his name to the 4th thing, that's not looking too bad. So if he does add Ellis Zorro to his resume, that'll start looking very appealing.
Yeah.
He only lost to Olympi, Siobhan Clark.
And Jai Pataya.
Round 1. That was a brutal knockout.
It bloody was.
Oof. I felt that from 12,000 miles away.
Yeah, for sure. Puts everyone in hospital though, Big Jai, doesn't he? He's the danger man at Cruiser. Oh,
absolutely. Hey, it's Red Corner Boxing here. It says, wow, that's a Vaibhav Sharma.
Vaibhav Sharma, 6953. Big up yourself, matey. Thank you for tuning in. Great to have you with us.
Oh, nice right left there from Hedges, but Zorro comes back with a right over the hand, just sort of hitting on the ear of Hedges. And it's been a theme all night for Ellis Zorro for me. His accuracy. His accuracy's been awful. When he has thrown, and he's throwing wild shots over.
So lunging in and getting tied up.
And then he gets tied up. So he's not actually scored a lot of points here for me. I've given him 2 rounds out of 10 so far. As we head to the last 30 seconds of this fight, and Hedges still throwing big punches or trying to the ever closing the distance. Ellis Zorro. Jab by Zorro. 18 seconds left. Is there a knockout in this fight? 2 body shots from Hedges. Hook to the chin from Zorro. But Hedges stands up, sticks his tongue out with 10 seconds to go. He's dealt with Ellis Zorro quite easily.
Yeah, I've got it 99-91, brother, after 10 rounds.
I've got it 98-92. Good fight.
I can see that.
It's a good fight for John Hedges. There's not a mark on it. That was a good sparring session for him. Fury Chisora tactics, exactly.
Yeah. Hold and don't get hit.
Yeah, good stuff from them. Good stuff.
We'll just wait for the scorecard for you guys, but we imagine it's going to be quite wide for Hedges. Be hard pushed to find 3 or 4 for Zorro.
If you were watching, get your scores and what you think it was. Let us know.
Yeah.
I got Hedges 98-92. Comfortable.
I got 99-91.
Jam's got 99-91. If you've got any closer, let us know. We're following this program up with the George Vizioli fight next.
Yeah, we get to Joe Howarth. Good fight, that, mate. Howarth's a tough lad. He's only got the 1 defeat.
Very tough lad. It looks like a distance fight, that main event.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So another English title on the line in that one, lightweight division. So another 10-round up.
Look good so far for Giorgio. He had a good win in the United States recently, and he's back out quickly for this end of 2025 finale. And don't forget, next week, no Prediction League show, but we will have a Prediction League. And we will.
Yeah, I'll post them on the channel. I'll post everyone's picks on the channel.
Yeah, we'll post on the channel. We'll do a table and all the rest of it for you.
Yeah, to Mr. Exotic MMA, it wasn't great, mate.
Said Mr. Exotica.
It was very scruffy.
If you had Ellis Zorro, it's going to
Right, I'm going to duck out and get the scorecards, bro.
All right. If you had John Hedges, it was a very good title defence against a very seasoned Ellis Zorro. However, I've been wrong on many occasions, especially recently. And it could well be that Zorro ended up taking this fight. I don't think so. Again, tell us what you think. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Been a pleasure bringing you this fight here at Corner Boxing. Looks like a UD win. John Hedges looks pretty confident with the judge.
Yeah, Hedges UD, excuse me, Hedges UD, brother. He got it 98-93, 97-94, and 96-94.
So a couple of swing rounds there they give to Zorro.
And 1 drawn round as well.
And 1 drawn round, yeah. I said one of the rounds was hard to score. I just dashed it to one of them. So, yeah, I can see them giving a 10-10 for that round. But the English champion defends his belt successfully against the once well-regarded Ellis Zorro. Yeah, that's a good notch on his bed frame. You know what I mean? You know,
it is
better to have in boxing as Ellis Zorro. And his team will be looking to go on to maybe a British title fight next. Who was our British champion?
Alois.
There you go. Alois Yimby, who defeated, of course, Ellis Zorro. So that's the natural progression, we think, here on Red Corner Boxing, to go for that British Championship. But look, this has come to the end of this transmission here on Red Corner Boxing, this particular watch-along. We thank you all for joining us who have been in the chat. Love and respect to all of you. And if you are watching for the first time, give us a like, subscribe, press that notification bell. 7 days a week programming here on Red Corner Boxing, the busiest channel in the UK, without a doubt. I've not seen anybody with more content than us. So if you like what you see, give us that like and subscribe. But before we go, This program sponsored by EasyStorage.com for all your local nationwide needs. And of course, Boxing Fight Zone, all your boxing apparel. Check out the t-shirt range in here. Absolutely belts us. Yeah, maybe a discount too. Jams, been a great watch.
Yeah, it has, matey. Yeah,
John
weren't the
Hedges.
best fight, but we got through it as always. So thank you to everyone tuning in, like Mr. Neutral said, and be sure to join us on the next link for Visayoli Haworth. That will be starting in just a few moments. So from me and Mr. Neutral, hope to see you again soon. God bless.
I'm moving. I'm going. I can't